Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I feel the need to touch on this subject since currently very much is in the eye of the United States of America and Western world in general. Right now, most Western Muslims seem to be, Western raised Muslims seem to be in the erroneous belief that they think abortion is permissible in Islam. And unfortunately, there is no fiqh law to back that statement whatsoever. In fact, most Sunni scholars, and I preferably use Sunni because I don't know about Shia, agree that abortion, unless the mother's life is directly in danger, is impermissible. And I mean it completely and utterly impermissible. But where many liberal Muslims slip up, and I don't like using the word liberal Muslims, liberalistical Muslims, let's use that, is that they hear 120 days. Now, brothers and sisters, that 120 days is after the stipulation that the mother's life is in danger, or the fetal itself is a danger to the mother, or the fetal has a deformity. And only then is it permissible. With that said, I shall now pass what I have read formally of the views of the scholars. Alhamdulillah. So please bear with me while I get my thoughts together, because this isn't as easy as everyone thinks it is. In Islam and most religions around the world, abortion is forbidden. Islam is considered more liberal concerning abortion, which is dependent on one, the first point, the threat of harm to the mother. Second point, in support of the first point, the status of the pregnancy before or after is enshrined on 120 days of gestation. And third, in support of second and first, the presence of the fetal anomaly that are incompatible with life. Considering variations in religious edicts exist, but most Islamic scholars across the Sunni world agree that termination of a pregnancy for fetal anomalies is allowed before ensoulment, after which the abortion becomes totally forbidden, even in the presence of fetal abnormalities. The exception being a risk to the mother's life. Now, these are the words of the scholars of the four large fiqhs. I'll get to this. In the confirmation that it may lead to her death. Sunni Muslims belong to one of four, fingers up, major schools of thought, which are called madhabs, Hanifa, Shafi, Maliki and Hanbali. These madhabs are neither clans nor sects, but only schools of thought. These four schools of Sunnis thoughts derive their Islamic rulings from the Qur'an and the Hadiths, and new rules based upon the Ithad. The genuinely accepted belief is that abortion is forbidden at any stage of a pregnancy on the basis of the following verses from the Qur'an. And do not kill the soul which God has forbidden except requirements of justice. Glorious Qur'an Al-Alim 8:151. Thus, the termination of pregnancy, even at the earliest possible stages, without medical justification of the mother's life being in danger or the child endangering the mother's life, is not allowed, even for social or economical reasons, as stated in the glorious Quran. Do not kill your children for fear of want. We shall provide sustenance for them as well as for you. Verily, the killing of them is a great sin. The Quran, Al-Asera 15, I think 31. Now, brothers and sisters, you must make very, very clear of how incredibly important this position is, because many Western-raised Muslims are under this erroneous position because the West itself engages in it being acceptable to have abortion, and it being lawful in most Western countries, except maybe very likely the US shortly, that it is permissible in Islam. These are erroneous opinions if you are a Sunni Muslim. Now, I do not speak on behalf of Shias. I do not know that they're fiqh laws, and I only know a very, very little bit about this fiqh law, that I've been doing some research around Maliki fiqh law, and therefore I cross-referenced over to have a look at the overall view from Maliki. So I apologise if I'm offending anyone. I'm not. I am merely giving the opinions of scholars, and it is not meant in any way, shape or form to offend people and their sensibilities of Western society. I wish you all the best, alhamdulillah, and I hope that was informative for you.